Hello everyone, I'm Susan Wagner and welcome to the next installment of our virtual video tour. You know, we started these because of COVID, and it's really the only way that we can keep everybody up to date on our horses, how they're doing, who's new, who's been moved, who's being introduced to who. And this is Tina, and I know a lot of you who have been following us know exactly who she is, because she, along with Pete, Pensacola Pete, are two of our most popular equines with visitors. Tina is one of our youngest horses here, and so is Pete, and they are definitely the couple. They're in an area we call the odd couple, but they really are perfect together, even though we have a donkey and a horse, but they both had kind of what I would call traumatic backgrounds. Pete was abandoned in Pensacola, Florida, so we named him Pensacola Pete. And I've been told that in that particular section of Florida, they use donkeys to protect the herds from predators, cattle and sheep herds, and that at times some of the ranchers will abandon their donkeys. It sounds unbelievable, but that's what I was told. So Pete was found walking down the road with 3 female donkeys. They were all picked up. The 3 females were adopted, but because he was an intact male, he was going to be sent to auction. I never could quite understand why having a male that's intact is such a problem. You know, gelding horses is one of the most common surgical procedures you can do, and one of the easiest, so I never really could understand why that's the case, but that was the case. And we found out about him through a couple of friends of our organization who heard about what happened to him, so we brought him up north, and he's been here ever since. Tina was the product of backyard breeding, and between these 2 equines you have 3 issues. With Pete, you had abandonment, and with Tina, you had indiscriminate breeding, backyard breeding. Excuse me, and you have irresponsible guardianship, because Tina was, I don't even know what breed she is, but she was born to a person who was just breeding her for no apparent reason, and then her mother died giving birth to her, so she never got any colostrum. Her owner never made any attempt to get any colostrum for her, so she's been stunted. And then he reportedly put her into a field with larger horses, and she got kicked in the head and lost her sight in her left eye, so she's totally blind in her left eye. A good friend of our organization was the person who actually found out about Tina's situation, and actually was the person who rescued her and asked us to take her, which we did, because she really needed to be in a sanctuary. We sent her to an equine hospital, and luckily her right eye is absolutely perfect. It's her left eye where she has absolutely no sight. So she belongs in a sanctuary, and Tina really has excelled here. She really has blossomed. She loves to run, and as many of you know who are familiar with this dynamic duo, she likes to run, Pete doesn't like to run, and the good thing is she keeps him going, because otherwise he would hardly move at all. You know, he seems practically immobile at times, but the 2 of them really do well out here, and they're, as I mentioned, they're 2 of our most popular equines. As some of you probably know, donkeys are extremely intelligent, and Pete is no exception. He's very, very smart, and he's done extremely well since he's come here. So has Tina, and you know, when you try to match horses up, you hope for the best. It doesn't always work out. But this match really did work, and this is one of the most fun places for people to visit, and even for us who see these guys every day, we always are entertained whenever we come out here. Until next time, thank you so much.